What's going on, Palcasters? Happy Friday to you. I just want to go ahead and give you some of the latest and greatest coming in on geek and comic news. So I got my cup of coffee here from old Snoopy, and we're going to get this on the way. Tastes like sadness. And our first bit of news, we just found out that there will be a sequel to Ant-Man coming out in 2018 called Ant-Man and the Wasp. So it looks like we'll have our first female protagonist in a Marvel movie to be in the Ant-Man sequel and not Captain Marvel. So, hey, whatever. I'm still considering Agent Carter part of the Marvel Universe and Jessica Jones, which is coming out November 20th. They are both females that have their own shows set in the Marvel Universe, but I think in the mainstream MCU, as far as the films, I think Hope Van Dyne is going to be the very first titular superhero. Ant-Man had a pretty good run over here in the U.S. It made $178 million in the U.S., and it made close to $500 million worldwide. It has yet to open up in China. It opens up in China in October 16th, I think. So we'll see how much money it can make and see if it'll validate the sequel coming out. Now, because of this new Ant-Man movie, it's now shifted a few other Marvel movies that are coming up. Black Panther is being moved to February 16th, 2018, while Captain Marvel will be moving back to March 8th, 2019. So I got some good news and I got some bad news. The bad news you probably already know. Pacific Rim 2 has been pushed off of Warner Brothers' production schedule list. It doesn't mean it's not going to get made, but it's probably not going to get made anytime soon. Instead, they replace it with the new Pitch Perfect 3. So why am I even bringing this up? Well, Guillermo del Toro produced a script for Justice League Dark, which he turned in before he started working on Pacific Rim 2. Now that Pacific Rim 2 has been pushed back, there's been a lot of rumors circulating that Guillermo del Toro is going to direct Justice League Dark. And he's not. The hits just keep on coming, folks. Sorry to ruin your fucking day. But to a lot of our surprise, Justice League Dark is still getting made, and they start shooting in 2016. I was a big John Constantine fan when it was on NBC, and it broke my heart that it got canceled. I don't think that's any secret right there, because it gave us a chance to introduce the mystical elements of the DC universe. And in that, we could have had Dead Man, we could have had Zatanna, we could have had Swamp Thing. And when the show got canceled, I thought it was all done. But now that Justice League Dark is back, we get to revisit all this franchise again. So I'm really, really pumped about it. The budget for Avengers Infinity War Part 1 and Part 2 have just been dropped. And it's rumored this movie could cost $1 billion.
Ooh-wee!
Do you know the kind of traction that has to get going for someone to make a movie for $1 billion? The only person I know to do that previously was Jim Cameron. Jim Cameron made Avatar for about $1 billion, and it's now the #1 highest grossing movie of all time. Of course, with $1 billion going in, Part 1 probably $500 million, Part 2 would be another $500 million. Robert Downey Jr.'s acting fee that he usually takes for these Marvel movies has been cut in half, which RDJ, you need to suck it up, man. When you're doing a $1 billion movie, there's a lot riding on it. There's also news circulating around that there might be a brand new Avengers team after Infinity War. So, you know what that means. Someone's probably gonna die. Alright, just to give you all a heads up, I have another video coming up here pretty soon. It's a trailer review on the new Gamera film concept that just dropped yesterday. So make sure you check that out. As some of you may know, I love me some giant monsters. So definitely be on the lookout for that video. It's going to be up later on today. Also, remember, if you're going to be in the southern West Virginia area later on this evening at 5 o'clock, make sure to stop by Crit Hit Comics and Games in Princeton, West Virginia. And we'll be doing a live show from Powcast right there in the store. We'll be giving away cool prizes, which includes some West Virginia beef jerky, some movies, and some pretty cool comics, I would like to think. So make sure to stop by there. That's in Princeton, West Virginia, Crit Hit Comics and Games at 5 p.m. A contest giveaway in which every Friday this month you could win a package of West Virginia beef jerky. Make sure to go to our Facebook page, which is located right down here on the bottom, and go check and see if you're a winner. So until next time, guys, we'll catch you on the flip.